water. We all need it. There's a simple tip on how to gather it if you're interested. I used to use this little trick in the desert, like in the Moab desert and of like what is it, Nevada and Arizona, etc., in the Sierra. But what you do is you take a clear piece of plastic and a water container. That's all you need. Well, that and something to dig a hole with, because what you're going to do is you're going to dig a hole that gives you at least 6 inches above the water container when you set the water container into the hole. You cover this over with plastic. You brace down the ends of the plastic so that the hole is completely covered, placing a rock in the middle of the plastic so that it has a concave right over, and the point is right over top of the hole to your water container. The best time to do this would probably be like early mornings, etc., which is usually when I was bedding down when I was out in the desert moving, because I traveled at night. And within, I don't know, I'd say 3-4 hours, go back and you'll have some water. Allow it to continue. I don't know if it'll exactly fill up a large water container, but I do know that you'll get enough water to at least work with and keep you from dehydrating. But the cause of this is plain and simple. It's using the groundwater or the water in the ground as a and the condensation of the sun drawing it out into the air that is the hole. It gets trapped on the plastic and runs down to the lowest point, which is where you place the rock, and it's just going to drip, drip, drip into the water container. You can also use certain type of material sacks as a water gatherer. If you're not really too sure of a water source, or if it has a lot of stuff floating on the top that, you know, like leaves and whatnot, you gather it up into the sack and tie it up over top of your water container and let it drip into the water container. This will filter out the BS that's in the water. Then I would suggest at least boiling the water. Okay? If you happen to have iodine, you might want to add some of that too. I figure at least like a teaspoon for, I don't know, every half gallon or so. Actually, you can get water purification tablets, but that's primarily all of that is iodine as well. This boiling and that also helps revitalize stagnant water to a degree. If filtered out and boiled, I drank stagnant water and had no problem. And I mean so stagnant that you could smell it from a mile away. Well, okay, it wasn't a mile, but it was a good couple of 100 foot. I could smell the water. And it was a large enough supply for me to do what I wanted to do and needed to do with it. So, and I boiled it up. Cooled it down. I'm still living. Tasted kind of funny, to say the least, but it was what it was. I think what happens is the boiling the water basically reoxygenates it, which is why water goes stagnant, because it doesn't have oxygenation anymore. Okay, well. I guess that's good enough for this tip.